We want nice sneakers. We want nice hats. We want nice fucking.
Fuck that.
everything.
You want a nice woman and a nice man.
Yeah.
And that comes from within.
Take
so
care of yourself.
You want a long-lasting relationship. You want healthy communication. You want healthy relationships. It all comes from your diet, how your brain is functioning, how your gut is functioning, how your mental status is functioning. Your mental and your gut correlate. So if one's off, then the other's off.
Take shits, fam. They don't tell you this in hip hop, but you really have to take shits,
Yeah,
man.
so when you're eating those Cheetos and all those Cheeto meals.
The fucking Cheeto fried chicken and who the fuck made up Cheeto fried chicken? Y'all go crazy. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Now I ain't saying you gotta eat Cheetos fried chicken. At least get some chicken that ain't got hormones and antibiotics in it. You know what I'm saying? Get some what is it, grass fed? Whatever the fuck. Get that kind of chicken. I ain't telling you don't eat chicken, but be mindful.
Yeah, but you can't have the Cheetos fried chicken and then have, I don't even know what the bad drink is now. What is that? Pepsi.
And
Pepsi
not
or
shit.
Coke, and then not shit.
And
like
then
that's
not
the problem
drink water,
right there.
dog. Where you think the Cheeto chicken and the Pepsi is going if you ain't shitting, bro? You know what I mean? Now, a lot of y'all don't want to take shits because you don't want to be on the road. I get it. Trust me, man. Fucking pack wet wipes, beloved. You know, dry wet.
Right, now we're
tissue.
getting graphic.
I'm just saying, you gotta
graphic.
get to the. I'm sorry, but there's people that be scared. They think they can only shit at home. I like to shit at home too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he shits everywhere.
I'll shit almost anywhere though, because you know what?
Everywhere.
I'm getting the shit out. I'm not gonna hold in shit.
No, I will. Just a little bit
You're
until
a
I get
lady.
to a
I'm
safer
a man.
place.
I'm a squat. I'm gonna make a happy seat.
That's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
not touch the thing just in case anything and my legs give out. The happy seat's there. I'm gonna squat and I'm gonna take a shit. You know why? I don't want that fucking top. If you fart in yourself, it's like shitting back in yourself when you hold the shit in. I'm not doing that. I'm getting rid of them toxins. I'm not holding the toxins in.
And when you haven't gotten rid of toxins,
You're gonna be toxic.
the honest truth is,
You're gonna be toxic.
your bad breath will tell you
Mm-hmm.
how toxic you are.
If
A
your
lot of
breath
people don't
stink, you ain't shitting
understand
enough.
the different color and variations of
Mm-hmm.
the tongue. Like your tongue should never be white.
You said it proper, man.
No, you are, because I want to be nice.
Yeah.
Your tongue, because there are people that are existing like this right now. So you got to be kind.
You're right. I'm
you,
sorry. Excuse
You
me.
really should not be having a white tongue, like an all white tongue. Just read up on it. You should have a light pink tongue. It should be a smooth texture, not ripples on the side. You know, not heat or cold sensitivities. So research this.
That's where your
A
breath.
white tongue means you have high yeast and high bacteria in your system. And you need to rectify that. 10 times out of 10, you either have gingivitis, sore gums, or your breath just smells, or your tonsils or glands are inflamed. So.
Yeah, but that's where now I think about all
And I sound like this because I have allergies, so I'm perfectly fine. I'm living in pollen right now, so it's a little difficult to deal
that's
with.
where
But
the term "your breath smell like shit" probably come from. If your breath smell
Yes.
like shit, it's probably because your gut stink. You
Yep,
know, some
it's
people
fact.
would be like, "You smell
and
like
for
stomach."
women, it's a whole other situation.
Your
Like
box.
there's a
Your
correlation
box.
between your private part and your breath.
and your mouth, ladies.
So-
that's a scientific fact.
And that's
We ain't
a
making
fact.
none of this shit up.
That's a fact.
So if your mouth stink, ma,
That's a
your
fact.
box stink, ma.
That's a fact.
So you gotta not do that. Like, and that comes.
You gotta not do that.
I don't know what better way to say it. You can't go around like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then some of us, you may not know it because you may have been carrying that sense for years. So now you like your nose is blinded to your own sense. But sometimes you gotta purge. Even if you're not gonna switch up your eating, it's okay to do a cleanse here and there just to get the fucking toxins out, man. Make sure you're sweating.
I'm gonna give you a scenario that's gonna gross you out,
And make sure you shit.
but it's gonna make you think. So if you're eating seafood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which seafood, most seafood like lobsters, the things that are popular, crustaceans, I would say, like
Roaches.
lobster, shellfish,
Roaches of the sea.
right? They're the scavengers of the sea. They're basically there to clean the garbage, right? Fine, it's a delicacy and you want to eat it, I get it. You eat it, right? Now, you got to understand, it's already foul. So if you're eating something foul and it's sitting in your system, and you have a partner,
They eating something foul.
they're
too.
eating something foul from you. If you understand what I'm saying. So you don't want to serve anything foul to your partner, right?
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
so think about that for a second.
You know, you are what you eat, basically. All of these sayings ain't really just sayings that came from nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once again, it's not about being vegan, plant-based, or none of that shit. That's not what it's about. What it is about is you taking care of your motherfucking self and making sure you're on point. Because if you don't, you're going to be fucked up, bro. I'm going to tell you something, man. We are at a war right now. You may not look at it like that. You may not think about it like that. That may not even be on your mind. Hey, we at fucking war. But I'm going to repeat it as I always do. The easiest way to knock us off by the masses is food, water, and miseducation. You don't have to be a fucking geek. You don't have to be a tree hugger. You don't have to be a granola person. You don't have to be a scientist. You don't have to be any of that shit to want to take care of yourself. This is fucking survival right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Soon we don't know where the fucking world is going. The doctors don't know what the fuck is going on. 1 week you can wear the mask. 1 week you can't wear it. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. That's the real honest truth to it all. The doctors ain't telling you about eating clean. Like, there's a lot of people who got sick. There's a lot of plant-based people. If you ask and talk to a lot of plant-based people, I'm not telling you being plant-based makes you immune to any virus, because it doesn't. It just means if you have an alkaline body, though, the virus stands less of a chance of existing in your body. So I'm not telling people to don't. Just get all the information out there. So I just personally don't want to take the vaccine because I've already been sick and I've already beat it, and I've maintained an alkaline diet. So I'm not really worried about the virus like most people are.
But another thing is, honestly, people, like, use your common sense. Like, really try to use some critical thinking. Like, really use your common sense. Like, I heard Chris Rock say the other day, he doesn't know what's in anything else he's eating or drinking or whatever else he does. And he has unprotected sex, so why not take the vaccine? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. Like, don't follow that. That makes absolutely no sense. You should know what you're consuming.
To the best of your ability.
Like, you should know what you're eating. You should understand it. It should make sense to you. Like, would you tell your kids, well, fuck it, just go out, just eat whatever, because we don't know what it is, but it's out there? No, you wouldn't. So, like, don't listen to that. Like, really use your common sense and stop following these celebrities. Except it's him. Except him.
I'm not really. I'm like the fuck.
I'm joking.
I'm a D-
But I'm
celebrity.
serious though.
So
like, stop following celebrities
Mm-hmm.
and use your own critical thinking in your brain.
Like, we're not telling you what to do. We should make suggestions of what works and tell you to get your information and do what works for you. I really don't give a fuck about what people do with their body unless it's my family and my loved ones, because it's your body and it's your choice. So
yeah, but it's got to make sense, your decisions. You can't just do something because someone else is doing them. The same way,
but
did you vote for Biden? Oh, did you vote for Biden? Why?
Everything.
Do you know
is
his
her
policies?
thing.
Do you know what he's standing for? Like, and now you're upset at the people that voted for Biden. They're upset. You know why? Because they didn't really understand the game and understand what he was talking about, and you followed people, and now you're upset. So,
on anything you do, you should be able to get the most information you can and just make the best decision humanly fucking possible. Like, once you just get tired of arguing with people and getting tired of arguing with people who don't have the same viewpoints as you.
Well, you gotta have an
love.
argument. You gotta have information. You can't just debate. You gotta have viable
but we ain't
information.
in that world with information where
this is
even
true.
if you
But
even
you can't
if
just
you ask
argue.
questions,
You can't just argue and say I'm doing it because such and such said to do it. Like, that's not an argument. That's
but
just
the person
following.
wouldn't do that if they ain't shitting enough times of the day, because it's toxic thinking. See, this all
This
goes
is
back
true.
to what you put in your body, and it seems funny and it's not
No,
a
it
joke,
seems
but
cliche.
at
It's
some
simple.
point, there's a certain conversation I'm not gonna have with certain people. I'll say my piece, and then you curse me out, call me stupid, call me what you want, because we may not be thinking on the same level. Not to say who thinking on what level. I just think a different level. Like, far as vaccine, why would I just go take a vaccine if I'm already scared and very mindful about the food I eat? If I don't eat anything I can't spell or pronounce, it's hard for me to just up and decide to go get a vaccine. But to someone who doesn't really give a fuck about that, they may not think about that on that from that point of view. So how a person lives and what they do is kind of
On them.
on them, and it reflects the mind state of what they do. Just like as a plant-based person, as a person who doesn't want to get a vax, I'm not going to sit here and argue and tell everybody who got a vax whatever. I respect your decision.
Right, but own your
other
choices.
people won't respect your
Right.
decision and choose to argue with you because one, they're afraid, they didn't do enough research, or they're toxic and just feel like the energy that they're giving out is the right energy, like no one else can have a different energy. That falls into place with everything, whether we're talking vaccine, politics, religion, sports, you fucking name it. Anything you mention, if a person disagrees with your shit, you can come on, you go on Twitter, Instagram right now and be like, yo, fucking blue is my best favorite color. I love this blue. Somebody, a total stranger you don't even know, is like, I don't fuck with blue. Red is it. Like, dog.
And it's so true because part of the reason why we don't try to push everyone to being plant-based is because it's really not for everyone.
Yeah.
Not only in this lifetime, but it really isn't for everyone. Like, it's not for everyone. And then to understand that majority of people that are plant-based have a certain spirit and they're of a certain way. But you know what? Nowadays, I've seen a lot of unhappy vegans and unhappy plant-based people. And I've seen a lot of happy meat eaters and a lot of happy carnivore. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you have to eat how you want to eat. You have to eat the way that it makes you feel good. And the way, you know, whatever you eat and however it reflects in your body and you're fine with it, then you should do that. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that along the way. Of course, I want everybody to have clean diets and eat a certain way. But the reality is that everyone's not disciplined like that. And everyone's not going to take that journey like that. So with that being said, is you need to be happy. So if you're happy, you know what I mean? And you're not going to be unhealthy and happy. So you're not. They never go hand in hand.
Just don't think eat Big Mac number 5.
Right, so understand, if you're happy, if you're genuinely happy in your life, you'll come to a point with trial and error through your diet. But when you're happy, no one else can tell you how to eat, you know, which way to eat, what's wrong with your diet.
Because even like vegans,
your body will respond
I
to
don't call myself a vegan. I say I eat plants because that's what I do. I'm a plant-based person. But even for the plant-based eaters out there, they'll get mad if I bring my homies to lunch or dinner, whatever the fuck they buy, except pork, I'm not buying pork for nobody. I'm paying for the meal. I'm not telling them how to eat, what to eat, and all of this. They know I'm gonna preach later, before the meal or after the meal, but I'm gonna try to advise them, you know, to eat the cleanest shit they can. But even plant eaters have you can't get mad at meat eaters. Like, if I'm gonna get mad at anybody, I'm gonna get mad at the creator because he made the animals and knew these motherfuckers was gonna eat them. And I don't got enough right to get mad at the creator. I'm fucking nobody, so I'm not gonna be over here getting mad at God. God made the animals. He made everything on this earth. Whatever the fuck is happening, he knew was gonna happen. So this is what choice is. This is where free will comes into play. You can't make another person's will your will. What you can do is inform, advise, spread good energy, spread love, be about peace, and keep it moving. And that's pretty much all you can do. Like, I don't eat animals because I'm already in part. What am I? Part. I don't want to use a harsh word on myself. I can be part ignorant sometimes, right? Don't give me that love. Well, I could be ignorant sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to eat plants because that'll make me more ignorant. I don't want to take the vaccine because I could end up probably being a serial killer if it has the wrong fucking ingredient in it. I may go from selling fruits and veggies to a serial killer. You know? I don't want to do that, so I try to watch what I put in my body, but I'm not arguing with what you put in your body. That is your fucking decision. Like, don't argue with people if they ain't take the vax. If you ain't tell none of your family members or your homies to stop taking coke, dope, liquor, oxys, pills, eating bullshit. If you ain't worried about all that, don't fucking come here with your fucking overpopulated what the CDC said, where you never even fucking mentioned the CDC before Corona. So don't tell me what the CDC said. Let me find out on my own. Let me find out what the other doctors say. Let me find out what's happening in the companies the countries prior to America getting it, how the natural plant-based people did, how they beat. Let me get all my information to do my research. You do yours. You make your decision. I make mine. Everything is fucking fine. And on that note, I want to go for the smoking and watching TV. We just want to say we love you. We want to check in.
Much love.
We want to say stay
Pharmacy
healthy.
for Life for the minerals and supplements.
That is pharmacy
Please
with
take
an F.
advantage. Please, especially, well, everyone. All right, everyone. Really, just take advantage. Just make sure that your health is up to par. That's your number one defense. Is your health, is your immune system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure that it helps you with your thinking.
You know what else?
You're always
is
on
crazy?
point. You know what I'm saying?
Stay healthy because you have to think out the box. Now let's think about this. I want to shout out to all the kids. Or when it comes to Israel and Palestine, shout out to the whole Palestine, free Palestine. Shout out to the babies there, but also shout out to the kids in Israel who died, the youth, the babies, because of adult, stupid fucking thinking. It's not even critical thinking. To all the leaders and the high-powered people, if this ever reaches you, if Moses, Jesus, Noah, any of those prophets was here right now and committed any of the acts that they committed in the Bible, the fucking government will probably kill them, or the people would kill them, calling them mutants. So to fight over something that happened fucking thousands and thousands of years ago makes no fucking sense, because you would have killed Moses.
Well, it's actually not thousands of years ago.
Even longer than that, whatever the fuck
No,
it is.
I think it's like from like the 40s or something like that, or 30s. or
BC,
something.
before
But
Christ.
they had some like beef
that
from
calendar,
before or something
before
like
Christ calendar. If they did even what Christ, Moses, Noah, any of them did right now, the government would kill them, the people would kill them, or somebody would call
Absolutely
them
horrible.
mutants. They would
And
call
for the
them
rest
all
of the
kinds
world
of
to
shit.
just sit back and watch this shit go down, like the same way they do
Yeah.
when they watch niggas go down every day. But it's like, enough is enough already. It's incredible.
Like if
I
somebody
just-
came and split the sea right now, the army will blow them up.
Well,
Think about
clearly-
that. Like
clearly-
if they fucking split the sea,
Everything
if
is at a
somebody
head.
did any of this shit, they're gonna get blown up, and y'all wouldn't even respect it, and y'all wouldn't even follow it, because all of this shit that's happening right now. There's miracles every day. There's incredible stories every day. There's stories of people linking up, loving each other, taking care of each other, being positive, doing positive shit. But that shit don't rule. Shit, there was a story of a fucking, what was that shit you put me on? The white baby who was a black lady in a former life, or some crazy shit. So even within the races of what's going on,
That was deep.
There was you look it up.
That was deep.
I don't know the name of it, but
a Caucasian, like I want to say he was 4 or 5 or something like that.
Caucasian little
and
white
he kept
boy.
telling his mother that he was a black woman. Like, just say her name was Tamika or some shit. Like, her name was like Tamika from his previous life. Now he's only 4 or 5, so clearly that life is more memorable in his mind than his current life he was in. So he just kept going in about how he did this and did that as a woman, and it was just incredible. But if you delve into spirituality more, you'll understand that there really isn't as much of a color lines and sex lines as you think. Because you might have been a woman, a man might have been a woman in the past life, and vice versa. So it's just a lot. It's
just
very
fucking
deep.
treat
Very
people
deep.
kind, that's all.
Yep.
So all you white people who hate black people, you could have been a black person, or
Right.
maybe a fucking black person in the next lifetime. You should think about that. We don't really know how powerful a creator is and all the things he do, so we shouldn't let simple things divide us. Simple things like religion, politics, how you want to treat your body, sports, any of this shouldn't be the big divider. You know what I mean? I could tell you this from a past history of being a person full of toxins and negativity. Not to say I'm healed, not to say I'm perfect. I'm still toxic, but just a lot less. Like I'm toxic
Definitely.
to her. I'm
Definitely.
toxic to her without marriage sometimes, and that's real shit.
Well, I'm pure.
Sometimes, but that's real shit. Like, even relationships can become toxic sometimes. You got to know how to balance that shit out and be healthy and figure out what the fuck
When
you're
to
doing.
kick them out the house.
You fucking my train of thought up. But just serious, like, just as a person, don't be so judgmental to people, to the pure people and the good
Yes.
people. Don't be so judgmental against toxic people. They ain't shitting enough. They got problems. They going through troubles. Shit's on their mind. And, you know, it's fucked up. Now, to the toxic people, maybe you're toxic because you haven't really faced what the fuck is wrong with you. You haven't looked in the mirror and said, okay, I'm mad at myself or disappointed in myself because of boom, 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 boom. So therefore, when you see something you love in someone else or something you hate in someone else, it causes you to just release energy. Maybe that's not always great. So just fucking cool out.
Yes, I'm pure.
Eat well, be calm, stay chill, and everybody got flaws and is fucked up one way or the other. If they don't violate you physically or your loved ones, keep it moving.
See, you know about the digestive system. It affects
Keep
your
it moving,
everyday
you know
mood.
what I mean?
Yep.
Keep it moving, but we just want to say I love y'all.
Rolling Loud.
Yeah, we're gonna be there.
Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud, what's up, baby? We need, Rolling Loud, I'm glad y'all here. We just hit Hovain. I know he hit y'all. I need tickets to all 3 shows, Rolling Loud. Please, I want what is it? Travis Scott, A$AP Rocky.
Schmurder.
Yeah, and Travis, A$AP Rocky, Pump Malone. They all got credible acts. I'm going there. I don't do the third-party drugs like these young kids, but I will be on shrooms.
And I will be on whiskey.
I will be on shrooms. You know what I mean? We are healthy people, but that Rolling Loud, I'm going to see y'all. We're going to be shroomed up. I hope y'all can book me. Actually, Rolling Loud, book me too. If you can't, though, I'll just take the tickets. Not greedy. Oh, God, but I'll come out and do good times.
You did
Locked
last
up,
year,
few
though.
old,
You was
shits.
on there last year.
But anyway, everybody just stay fucking healthy. Stay cool. Stay level-headed. Even to the G's. Don't be extra gangster and get yourself life or killed or get in jail for stupid motherfuckers. Stay calm. If you're a nerd, nerd up. And I love y'all. We love y'all. Pharmacy for Life loves y'all. The whole entire staff. The whole Juices for Life loves y'all. The whole entire staff. The whole D Block loves y'all. We fucking love y'all. I hope y'all have a grand, awesome, swell night. If no one told you we were amazing today, we did. You're fucking amazing. Stay amazing. Do amazing shit. And love y'all.
One love, guys. Peace.